Is my voice audible now? Okay. All right. So, yeah, I won't be able to speak a lot today. I still have throat ache. But however, we'll be solving a lot of questions today. Okay. Now, remember last class, I've talked to you about critical reasoning and the starting of critical reasoning as deductive logic, right? So today we'll be looking at a few questions from deductive logic, and we'll be going on from there. So let me start sharing my screen so that you can look at the PPT. Can you guys see the PPT of critical reasoning? Yes, cool. Okay, all right. Yeah, as usual. I should have understood. Just give me one more minute. I'll just share screen and disable the annotations so that no one can write. Yeah, all right. So last class, we've studied the theory of deductive reasoning. We've tried to understand a bit about what deductive reasoning is, what inductive reasoning is, what are the few premises that we can have, and how do we realize the usage of each of these premises, correct? Yes? Now, in this class, we are going to start with a very simple basic question, okay? And I just want to test your understanding of the last class, nothing huge, okay? So I here have four statements. I want you to recognize the statement which is a valid example of a deductive argument, okay? So please recognize the statement and send me your answers in all chat. I'm making the option so that you can chat publicly with everyone, okay? So you guys can type your answers in the all chat. So is anyone giving me an answer? Yes, A is the answer. Now, the reason A is the answer is because we are deriving that argument out of facts, correct? Okay, good. See, the other three are just your experiences. You missed the. Okay, so first of all, it's not defective argument class, Nana. It's deductive arguments class, Bharadwaj. Anyways, I'll just explain it to you once again. So deductive reasoning basically is you looking at facts and deriving any argument out of a fact, deriving conclusions out of a fact. Okay, for example, Bharadwaj, who's your favorite movie star? NTR. Okay. Did NTR win the maximum awards in any particular, genre or something for his movies? Okay, so Pawan Kalyan won a lot of awards. See, I don't follow this, But see, let us say that if Bharadwaj, you are saying NTR is your favorite, okay? But if I am saying who is the best, you would still say NTR, right? But according to me, the best person will be the one who won a lot of awards, who's won the most number of awards. Correct. So me putting an argument that the person who's won the most number of awards is best is a deductive argument. It's coming from facts. But a lot of people might not agree to it based on their own experiences. Maybe you must have watched a movie of that actor who I think is the best, and you didn't like those movies. Okay. So you are making an inductive argument, and I am making a deductive argument. Okay. The rest of the theory, as in when we are doing the questions, you'll be able to frame it up. Okay. All right, guys. So let me show you the first question for today, and I'll show you how to answer it also. So please pay close attention to this. Okay. Now look, in this we have two statements, correct? We have statement A, which says that all poets are goats. And then we have statement B, wherein we have some goats are trees. Bharadwaj, A denik na equation क्या? Wait, listen. I will tell you how to solve it. Okay. See, sometimes maybe this question you're right, maybe not, but sometimes your luck won't work. So let me just tell you the clear-cut way how to solve it for any question given in your CRT papers. We have to take this as our premise 1. We have to take this as a premise 2. Now, in the premise 1, when I'm saying all the goats, all the poets are goats, can I say that there'll be two diagrams? First diagram where this is poets and goats. So let me call this as diagram A. And what about second one? Second one will be, he said that all poets are goats. Correct? He never said that all the goats are poets. Am I right? So this is our second diagram. So I'm going to say diagram B. Now this is what these are both diagrams for premise 1. Let me also draw diagrams for premise 2. For some goats are trees, I will need 3 diagrams now. This is diagram 1. Diagram 2. And diagram 3, right? Am I right so far? All of you remember these? Yes? Oh, okay. So let me just give the names C, D, and E. Now, look, what did we learn in the last class? If we change the order of premises, again, the conclusions will change, correct? So without changing the order, how do we combine this? So step 1 is draw premise diagrams. Okay, draw premise diagrams. Okay, our step 2 to solve is combine premise diagrams. All right, so to combine premise diagrams, what I should be doing, sir, for C, D, E, it is true. Surya, Manisha, I didn't get you. Just type your complete question, no? Okay. So what we need to do is we need to combine C diagram. How did we get C and E Venn diagram? See, here some goats are trees, kada? Now, if I'm looking at this part is saying that some goats are tree, karna, na? Yes, Tejashwi. Also, look over here. If all the goats are trees, then at least some goats are trees, Kanana, Tejashwi. If I'm saying that you got A grade in all the subjects, at least in some subjects you got A grade, no? Okay, so some goats are trees. Sorry, my bad, my bad. Yeah, correct, correct. Sorry, sorry. I wrote P instead of T. Sorry, my bad, my bad. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so for CD it is T ante no true kada idan chepna. Okay, okay, all right, fine. All right, sorry, sorry. Uh, so what we are going to do is we are going to take this diagram of C and combine with the diagram of A. All right. So let me write it down like this. C is flowing into A, and I'm going to mark a square around the A. Now, why am I marking a square around A? That means A should be stable. Okay. Remember, you're combining C into A. You're not combining A into C. So A should be stable. Now, what was A? To us, A was P comma G. And what was C? G1 circle and an intersection of T circle. So look, if I'm saying this same circle is P and G, so can I say this part will be my diagram of combination? Yes. Now this I am going to label as diagram 1. Okay. So this is how we combine C with A. Similarly, I will go ahead and combine C with B. Again, since we are combining C with B, we are going to keep B as stable. Is that clear? Now, let me just draw C diagram first. For me, C diagram is P comma G. Now look, okay, sorry. I have to draw B diagram first. Sorry, my bad. So B diagram is like this. I have a P, I have a G, right? Now what does C diagram look like? C diagram is G and then an intersection of T. So look, over here, can I say that like this, I can have a T? Correct, this is one possibility. So let me name this as diagram 2. Now another possibility for the same thing, if I'm looking at it properly, is P is here, G is here, and T, maybe T is like this also, no? This is also one more possibility, no? So this will become our diagram 3. Is there any other possibility? Guys, are you understanding? You'll have to consider all possible cases. Remember, deductive argument definition is that you have to consider all possible cases before you come to a valid conclusion. Yes? Okay. Now, next what we are going to do, we are going to take D and merge with A and B. Okay, so if I'm taking D and I'm merging with A, I have to draw A first, which is nothing but P comma G. And what is D? D has T inside the G. So definitely G should be, T should be inside the G. Okay, then I'll merge D with B. Okay, so for that I'll draw B first. P, G. Okay, and how does G look? There is T inside of G. So again, if there is T inside of G, maybe T is not touching the P, or maybe it's an intersection like this. P, T and G. Correct. Please explain diagram 3. See, Nana, there are two possibilities. No, Wakati, either if G is inside, G ki T ki కొంచెం కామన్ లో ఉన్నదనుకో, అయితే అది P కూడా అవ్వచ్చు, ఎందుకంటే P G లోనే ఉన్నారు కదా. సో ఇక్కడ కూడా ఎలిమెంట్స్ G ఉన్నాయి కదా, అవునా కాదా? సో ఈ T ఎమోజీ ఈ G ఎలిమెంట్స్ లో కూడా ఉండొచ్చు కదా. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇక్కడ ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫర్ డయాగ్రామ్ 2, think of sets like this. I have G set like A, B, C, D. Okay. I have P set that is A, B, C. Now, can I not have a set T that is either A and D? Can I not have this? So see, when I'm taking only D, Nana, if I'm taking T set is only D, then that is diagram 2 case. Okay, where it's not intersecting P at all. But if I'm taking diagram 3 case, then it's like D and A. ఇప్పుడు A అంటే P లో ఉన్నారు కదా, సో దాన్ని కూడా ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు కదా. Are you able to understand? Manisha? Yes, okay. Cool. So that is how we are taking multiple cases. Okay, we have to consider all possible cases and all possible values before we come to a proper conclusion. Okay, so these are diagrams. What is this? This is diagram 4, diagram 5, diagram 6. Next, what do we need to do? We need to take E and combine it with A. So for that, again, what will I draw? I will draw A, P and G. How does E look? E has G inside of T. Correct? That means maybe this entire thing is inside T like this. Correct? Next, I will combine E with B. Now, if I'm combining E with B, what is happening? Guys, any ideas? What will happen if I'm combining E with B? First, what do I have to draw? I have to draw B, kada? So B is B here, G here. Now, what do I know about G? I know that G is entirely inside T, right? So this is what will happen with E with B. So let me call this as diagram 7, diagram 8. Okay. Now we'll have to go to step 3. Step 3 is very simple. Step 3 is validate all diagrams. Okay. What do I mean by validating all diagrams? See, I have 8 diagrams, so I'll make 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And these will be my columns, 3 columns. Why? Because I'm looking at 2 conclusions, A or B. Correct? What's my first conclusion? Some poets are trees. Correct? So let me say for diagram 1, this is the thing. Diagram 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So see, in diagram 1, are some poets trees? That's what my first conclusion. Some poets are trees. Are some poets trees here? Yes. So I'm going to put tick. Diagram 2, are some poets trees? No. Some poets are not trees. So without even checking the rest, I am going to tell you that conclusion A is not valid. So guys, those of you who told me, Bharadwaj, you told me the answer is A. Yeah, Krishna, you told me the answer is A. So you guys are wrong. Okay, so some poets are not trees here. Yeah. Now what about diagram? What about conclusion B? Some trees are goats. Right? Are some trees goats here in this diagram one? Yes, obviously. Correct. Are some trees goats here? Yes. Bharadwaj, what happened? No clarity. Which one, Nana? Which diagram you don't understand? Nana, Bharadwaj, tell me the diagram name, Nana. I'll explain you again. Eighth one, huh? Okay, so see what's happening over here. We are combining E with B, no? Now, look, E with B, that means B should be stable, correct? That means I'll draw B first, Nana. How is B? There's P and then there is G outside, correct? And what am I combining with? I'm combining it with T. Sorry, E, no? Let me use the eraser and take this part off. Now, what was E diagram like? E diagram basically was having a G inside the T. Now look over here, where is G circle? It's over here, no? So G circle should be inside the T circle, correct? Like this diagram. That's why we are getting three concentric circles. From B diagram, we know that P is inside G. Think of it this way. P is less than G and G is less than T. Okay? And a circle that's less, I'm putting it inside. Okay? Now you understand, Bharadwaj? Okay? Yeah. So let's go check the conclusion B again. Some trees are goats. Are some trees goats here? Yes. What about diagram 4? Some trees goats? Yes. Diagram 5, some trees goats? Yes. 6? Yes. 7? Yes. 8 also? Yes. So valid conclusion is nothing but conclusion B. Our conclusion B is valid conclusion. Okay? How many of you guys understood this? What to do, how to do? How many of you have understood? Okay. Okay, cool. Good question. So Nagasai is asking, some trees are goats and some goats are trees. Are they both the same? No, they both are not the same. Okay. Chandrasekhar, there is a short procedure, but you'll have to work more for that. There's basically a list of tables you can by heart, which say that, if some A are this and all A are this in this order, how will you take the conclusions? But that is more hard work than this. Look, see, I can assure you one thing. If you do this method for 5 times, 5 questions, then the next question will take less than 50 seconds for you to solve. For example, yesterday someone was asking me, right? Manohari, I think, was asking me, not yesterday, before yesterday, about how many cases will come for some preconditions or something. And I took like, less than 20 seconds to tell you 22 cases will come. Correct. So that will come with experience. That will come with experience, and you don't need to solve like, hundreds of questions. You need to solve at the max 5 to 10 questions. Okay. Which both Venn diagrams are then same, Nana? See, so Nagasai, when you're asking as per a statement, they both are same. But again, in premise, no, the type of premise you will take will differ. For example, if the next statement that you are taking is more focused on goats than on trees, then they'll become a problem in your conclusions. Okay, so in that sense, they both are not same. Just as statements, yes, they both are same. Okay, now guys, please try this. This is an easy question. Yeah, you have to draw all the possibilities, Nana. For some goats or trees, can't you take G and T as the same circle? Yeah, we are taking G and T as same circle also if you want to. Hmm, sure, you can take G and T as same circle. Yeah, you can take. There's no problem in that. So you can draw that as a fourth diagram. But my whole point is, why would you want to do it? Do one thing, just take those two diagrams and then check it out. Okay, draw that extra diagram and check it out. What you'll realize is that you'll still get redundant cases. That means you'll get the same diagram that you've drawn with some other thing. Lalita, please put your answers on all chat now so that everyone can see the answers. Like Jhansi. Yeah, Naveen, what's your doubt? So some of you are saying both are wrong, some of you are saying B. Should I start solving this? Or are you guys still trying? Wow. Okay, let me start solving this. Okay. For the first statement, some mangoes are yellow. So let me say this is mango, yellow. So diagram A. Okay. Then you're going to say, what are the other ways to say? Let's say mango, yellow. So diagram B. Again, mango, yellow. So diagram C. How else can I draw for some Tixo mango? By the way, don't ask me what Tixo are. I don't know what a Tixo is. Okay. To be honest, I don't think it makes any sense. Okay. I just found some word, I put it there. Okay. Second one. Tixo, mango. Third one. Mango, Tixo. Okay. Is that all right? Okay. Now let me just name them D, E, F. Now what should I do? I have to take D and combine it with A. Correct? Now how do I combine D with A? First, we'll draw the stable one, which is nothing but this, M, Y. Okay, now D has what? D has T with M. So this will be my diagram 1. Actually, you know what? Let me just draw these diagrams with a separate ink so that it's easier for you to look through. Let me just use this ink. It'll be this way. T, M, Y. Bhargav is asking me explain B and E diagrams once. Okay. So see, look, he's saying that some mangoes are yellow, no? Let me say some means at least one. Correct? Okay. So Bhargav, think of it this way, dude. Let's say that I gave you 5 chocolates and I told you take some chocolates. So when you know your friends used to come to give you chocolates on their birthday, it used to happen. No, they used to say take some chocolates, right? And you know, as an instinct, you used to try and take all of their chocolates also, no? Yes. Why? Because all also means some, no? అన్ని ఉన్నాయంటే కొన్ని ఉన్నట్టే కదా నాన్న. అవునా కదా? అందుకు నేను వచ్చి బి డయాగ్రామ్ ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ అట్లా రాసిన. ఓకే, సో అది కూడా ఒక పాసిబిలిటీ కదా అని నా ఉద్దేశం. Yeah, T, M and Y may have a common part. Yes, that's true. I've never refuted to it, and that will become my diagram 2. Okay, so this will become diagram 1. Very good. Who's that, by the way? Krishna. Good. So yeah, so I can take M over here, I can take Y over here, and maybe I can take T over here. Okay, so this becomes my diagram 2. Next, what should I do? I have to take E and combine it with A. If I combine E with A, again I have to draw A first, M, Y. Now what will happen to E? There should be T inside M. So a T is inside M, that's our case 3. Next, what? F with A, correct? Again, F with A means first A. So M, Y. Now M is inside T, so there's 2 possibilities. Yeah, first one, maybe T is like this. It holds only M, making this our diagram 4. Or maybe just a small thing. Maybe T is holding both M and Y, making this our diagram 5. Okay, so we are done finally with all the diagrams with A, correct? Similarly, if you draw diagrams with B and C also, what you will realize is that both of these conclusions are invalid. Okay, both of these conclusions are invalid. All right. So guys, do you want me to draw the diagrams with B and C also? Or have you gotten an idea? T to A, T, M, Y may have common part. Yeah, yes, E to A, T, M and Y may have common part, but again, you'll draw the same diagram when you're taking M and Y like this. In B diagram, no, it'll become the same thing. So I'll draw it, don't worry. Okay. You're talking like this, no? Maybe this part is T now. This is Y and this is M. Correct? Yeah, you can take it as 6. So now, if you look at it carefully, Nana, if I'm taking B like this, M, Y, okay, and again I'm taking T and M like this, that means I'm combining D with B. This diagram is same as this diagram. Yes. So that is why I said when you are taking the when you draw like 5 to 10 diagrams, no, you'll understand where what will come. That's why I didn't draw this diagram, because anyways you'll combine D and B. Over there you'll have to draw it anyways. Okay. So yeah, how many of you want me to draw all the diagrams and show you? And how many of you understood this question already? If you understood this question, I'll go to the next question, which is a little more challenging. Next one. Okay, cool. Here. So try this. Try this question. The time in my watch is 4:05. No, sorry, 4:09. You guys can start. I mean, you can give me the answer by 4:11. Max. Okay. Okay, so a lot of you are getting B. That is good. All right. See, you guys are able to do it fast, no, now? Yes, so a lot of you are getting the answer as B. Good. Is there anyone who has a confusion in these questions? Anyone who wants me to draw the diagrams for this question? Look, see, if you have any confusion, if you want me to draw any of the diagrams, just let me know. Okay, there's not going to be any problem with that. Okay, so no one has any doubts in this? Can we move forward to the next question? All right. Yeah, this question is a little bit tough. The reason why this is a little tough is because you're going to get lot of case diagrams which will cancel each other out. Okay, so try this out. Oh, so people are getting different answers, huh? Okay. All right, fine. Let me solve it. I'll tell you what the right answer is. Okay. Maybe there's some confusion. Ashok Kumar. It's okay. I'll solve this and I'll tell you what the answer is. Okay. I'll show you. Yes, the right answer is both A and B though. Okay. All right. So this is my statement one. Some pearls are jewels. So let me say first diagram, pearls, jewels, pearls, jewels, pearls, jewels. Okay. So A, B, C. Next word, some jewels are ornaments. Jewels, ornaments, jewels, ornaments, jewels, ornaments. Okay, this is going to be D, E, F. All right, now we have to start combining D through A. Right, so how do I combine D through A? First, I'll draw A diagram. First, jewels, and how jewels with ornaments? This way. Correct. Again, this is one case. The second case might be this also. Pearls, jewels, ornaments. Correct? Okay. Next, what do? I'll do E through A. Again, drawing A first. P, J, and how does E look? E looks like this. Okay. Or maybe it could also be somewhat like this. Correct? All right, so this is 3 and 4. Now again, if I'm taking F through A, how do I draw A first? So P, J. Now look, O is inside J, right? So maybe this is O, or maybe P, J, and this is O. Correct? So this is fifth case, sixth case. All right. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine D with B, E with B, and F with B. So let me look D with B. Okay, how does B look? B with J, right? And how does D look? J on an O. So maybe one case is this, or maybe the second case. Maybe the second case is wherein J is outside, P is inside, which is touching O. Correct? This is 7, 8. Next what? E with B. Yes. Now see, so far I'm not even taking out any of the redundant diagrams. Okay, I'm just drawing all diagrams first and then we'll talk about redundancy altogether. Okay, so I'm just drawing E with B now. So how does B look? Definitely, I have J, I have P. Correct? Sorry. So E looks that J is inside O. If J is inside O, maybe the diagram is like this. Correct? Next what? F to B. Yeah. Now for F to B, again, I have to draw P and J. How does F look? F is looking like O inside J. So maybe O is inside J like this, or maybe O is inside J wherein this is touching. Okay, now clearly on this screen itself, this diagram and this diagram look the same. Okay, but I'm not neglecting any diagram. Okay, just because I want to show you that all the cases that will come. Okay, nothing else. All right. Now we are done with B. So next, I'll have to take D through C. How does C look? J inside P. So J inside P. And how does D look? D looks like J with O. So maybe O is like this. Okay. Or maybe, and this will be 12th diagram. Okay. Or maybe I can draw J, P, O. This is actually a much clearer diagram version of the same diagram 12. So let me just take out 12th diagram altogether. Okay, we can use that space somewhere else. Okay. And this is D through C. What about E through C? Again, J is inside P, J is inside O. Okay, so E through C, first thing, J is inside P. Okay, so J is inside P. Again, J is inside O. So there's two possibilities. Maybe O is inside P, or maybe if J is inside P and J is inside O, maybe this is also a possibility. In diagram 11, can we have the complete O in P? Yes, sure. Why not? But what's the whole point? Because as you can see, I've just drawn the diagram over here. Right, Deepak? Deepak, can you see? Yeah, yeah. So now what do we need to do? We need to take F through C. So F through C is what? P inside J and O inside J. So what will happen? J, P, and inside J there is O. Okay, so these are all our diagrams. So now quickly let us verify the conclusion. Some jewels are pearls. Some jewels are pearls. Wait, actually, let me just change the ink again. Give me 1 minute, I'll be back. Yeah. So yeah, let me quickly change the ink and get on with our class. Let me just use the dark red ink for the validating conclusion A. So see, conclusion A, I'm going to use this ink. Some jewels are pearls, correct. 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 Some jewels are pearls. Yes. So conclusion A is valid. All right. Now I'm going to use another ink. Why? Because I can, and it's simpler. Okay. To validate conclusion B. Okay. Are some ornaments jewels here? Yes. Are some ornaments jewels here? Yes. Some ornaments are jewels? 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 Yes. Some ornaments are jewels. Okay. So definitely both A and B are true, no matter how many diagrams you draw. And very easily, I must have drawn at least 15 diagrams for this, no? Now, even without drawing 15 diagrams, you can minimize all these 15 diagrams into 8 diagrams and draw them. Okay, that will still give you the same answer. Okay. Ashok, is it now clear? The answer is both A and B. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the next question. Here, please try this question out and give me the answer. Okay, half of you are getting both, half of you are getting B only. Wow. Okay, I'll solve this question. And with that, we'll end this class for today. We'll solve a few more questions tomorrow on this. Don't worry. I'll give you practice of at least 10 to 15 questions. Don't worry. Okay. So yeah, let me quickly start. Where's my yeah? Let me just change things fast and start the question. A lot of you have different answers. Okay. So when they are saying some hens are cows, they're oh my god. Some hens, cows. Yes. How else can I draw this? Maybe like this. Hens, cows, hens and cows. Yeah. Okay. Now, what about the second one? All the cows are horses. Cow, horse. Next one. See, I always told you all the cows are horses. I never told you all the horses are cows. Okay, see, if you take that all the horses are also the horses are also cows, then maybe you're getting both. Anyway, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, Q, R, S, T. Whatever. Now, let us combine D with A as usual. Let's take a fresh page. D with A. How does A look? H intersection with C. So I have H, I have C. And how does D look? Both C and H are. Wait, 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me just call this as HE. Because the horses are also H, no? Okay. So HE. And all the C are H. So basically, this is only H also. Okay. What about E with A? E is HE inside C. So basically C, inside C there is HE. Now what is A? C is the same as H. What about F with A? C is inside HE. Oh, sorry, there's no F with A. Yeah, I got it. There's no F with A. Someone raised their hand. If that was to tell me about this, then okay, I got it. Otherwise, you have a doubt, please type it in, Nana. Okay, the next one, what should we do? We should do D with, hey, wait. I was supposed to take E with A, no? Did I take E with A only? No. So this diagram is wrong. Okay, yeah. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah. How does A look? A looks like this. HE and C. And how does E look? E looks like H is outside C. So basically maybe something like this is one possibility. The other possibility is HE is here, C is here, and H is over here. Okay. Next one, what will happen? Next one, you can take D with B. How does B look? HE inside C. And how does D look? C and H are same. So this will be one diagram. Next one. Again, I have to take E with B. So I will have HE inside C and H should be outside. Let me just draw this up a little bit more neatly. Okay. Now what should we do? We should take next case as D with C diagram. How does C look? C should be looking like C with HE. Correct. And what do we know? C and H are same. So this will be D with C. What about E with C? Again, C will be like this, no? C and HE. But this time, what do we know? We know that H is outside C. So maybe one possibility is this is H. Yeah. The other possibility is H is completely outside. Yeah. And the first diagram as we've drawn, C and on top of this is HE. Yeah. So these are all the diagrams that we can draw. Some horses are hens. Some horses are hens. Yes. Yes. Some horses are hens. 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 Yes. So the first statement is definitely going to be true. Okay. Now some hens are horses. If some horses are hens, okay, and we've already have the final condition. So let's see if some hens are horses or not. Some hens are horses. Yes. 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 Now, when would this be different? Had it been all hens are cows and some cows are horses, then this case would not be true. Okay. But for now, both of these cases are true. Are you getting it? Guys? Are all of you able to understand these type of questions? Yes? Okay. All right. So that's all for today. Now, in tomorrow's class, we'll be continuing this chapter, not this very topic, this chapter. So in this chapter, the most important part for us to learn is conditionals. Okay, what do I mean by conditionals? Yeah, cause I'll do that today. Okay, I'm not been really well. I'll do that. Okay, so what are conditionals? Conditionals are basically nothing but we taking some condition like if, else, or if, then, and all. Okay, so for example, let me say if you study, then you will pass. Okay, so for that, how do the diagrams come and what are the valid conclusions that we'll be looking in the next class? All right. Okay, guys. Thank you for your time. We'll meet again tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, Channa. I'll do that.